G'day guys. Okay, so if you saw my quick bit where I created stencils, you will know where I'm up to on this page. This page see the hot mess right in the center? I didn't want to waste the paper, the cardstock. So I'm using the stencil that I created using my Cricut and my Sizzix Stencil Film. That will be linked below. I use my Cricut design space for the simplicity of the previous video. I decided that I would just pick a stencil that was already created in the design space, and that's this one. Now, I am pleasantly happy with how well the stencil film you can just keep using it and using it and using it. And as you can see in that middle bit, I added quite a bit of liquid to it and it dried out, not a problem. And it still now can be reused over and over. So I'm just adding these dot circles all over the whole page. Not for any reason other than I don't want to waste the cardstock. Let's be honest. So that's the cardstock, the Sizzix cardstock. I have done this in fast forward because it's super simple, but I just wanted to show you that you could buy this particular material, which is, it feels like tracing paper, but it's not. It's way better. So this is a bit where I actually did that on the previous video. That was one of the things I did. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to throw these away while they're on my desk. I'm going to create a layout with it. Didn't really know where I was going with it, but I thought, we'll see what happens. So I grabbed a piece of black cardstock, cover up that big gaudy bit in the middle. Then I had to cut down. I always forget to cut my extra bits off the edges. That's because I use Creative Memories albums for anyone that is new here. Now, okay, so here I am just sort of adding a little bit more. I get way too heavy handed with my inks. I like how it turned out once I put it on top, but it looks a little bit too bright, but that's okay. I ended up using a picture of a bunch of tulips that my husband gave me, so it totally works. It's not a problem at all. And now I'm just going to show you here. You don't always have to have the perfect, if you've got a 4x6 photo, or hypothetically this is 4x6, it's not. It's probably 3.5 or 4 by, I don't know. But I'm not even going to guess because I'll get it totally wrong. See, you can just puzzle piece things together and you can't even tell. Once it's in your album, you won't even notice. But you've then not wasted a heap of material. This stuff costs us money, guys. We know this. And we don't want to waste these things. Speaking of not wasting, I finally, on this particular layout, used the last of my Nuvo Deluxe glue. It is officially all gone, which I'm pretty impressed with. Sorry, I have a dry throat this morning, and yes, my husband and my daughter still have COVID. They're still in quarantine in the bedroom. But I have a dry throat because I've been doing 3 voiceovers this morning. So I just made this page as simple as possible. I didn't bother creating a specific title. I just wanted to use it and not waste the pretty design on the background, basically. And these colors, which I didn't even have this in my head when there was no plan. This is totally no plan whatsoever. I've just gone ahead, jumped in, used those colors. I love Crackling, Campfire and Mustard Seed. I love those colors. So I just wanted to create, just bam, 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 see what happens. And I do end up flicking a little bit of, so I just use my Posca pen here just to underline the good, just to help it stand out a little bit more. They are the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Unforgettable foam title stickers that I used there. And then I just wrote a little bit on there about, you know, they're my favourite flowers. That's what it is. Tulips are my favourite. And then I do a little bit of a zoom in for you, and then realise as I'm looking at it, I think it could actually handle some black splatters. So I pulled out my Kmart black ink that I bought, drawing ink that I bought, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. I did a quick how-to video, or no, not a how-to video, a review of them. And this black ink, mate, it stays jet black. It is so good. And it was only like $3 for 4 different coloured inks. I'm watching it, can you tell? I'm literally watching The Last of Virgin River. Is anyone else, if you have Netflix, anybody else a Virgin River fan? I cannot believe I got all the way to the end of the series and I can't believe how they've left it again. Oh, true story. They're killing me. I'm trying to be super, super delicate with where I'm splatting here. I didn't want lots and lots of splatters because I think the background's busy enough, but it just needed a little bit of black. So if you enjoyed this video, I would super, super love it if you shared it with your friends, shared it with your fellow scrappy friends, and subscribe before you leave. I am doing a few extra videos this week. So 9 times out of 10, I do a video every day. And I'll chat to you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.